field, please.
Is your name online, Micah J?
You have some updated chip counts for you.
You're right.
Mike has 240,000, and he has 765,000. Stephen has 1,240,000.
Oh, you can hear his voice.
Peter has 3,070,000. Andrew Stiller, chip leader, with 3,200,000.
Hear Micah's voice? Hear his voice? I can get Jackson to jump up here. Right here, right here. Come up here. Jackson. Come on, MJ. Look at him staring at Micah.
Guy is just, what's his problem?
I don't know, but he's a geek.
He is, I don't like him.
Welcome back to the 43rd Annual World Series of Poker. David Tuckman here for the 2012 event number 39, presented by Jack Link's Beef Jerky. We are in the outside room.
Hold around to Stephen in the small.
Where 5 players remain at a starting field of 293.
Checks is up. He had a
Lines now 15,000, 30,000.
king of diamonds, United States 7 of diamonds.
We've got a blind on blind battle here. Silverman versus Yachman. Yachman's going to bet and take it down. Pretty easy way to do the chips as we, let's keep this view of the table. It literally goes from shortest stack to biggest stack. The shortest stack is Micah Smith. And next to him, Andy Seth. He is our next shortest stack. Scott Steven Silverman is exactly the middle stack. Jan-Peter Yachman from Germany.
What do you think about Micah
our
being
second
short stack,
Jackson? With about 2.5
Huh?
million. And Andrew Brown with about 2.9 million-ish or so is our chip leader.
Event number 39, 10,000.
Turn the lights
Top limit overall.
Lines 1530, there is no ante. Next player eliminated will take home $165,000. Get a raise from Andy Seth. Andrew Brown actually about 3.1 million now, sorry. So the $2,500 six-max limit hold event has finally reached the final table and is now streaming live on the pavilion stage. So if you want to actually watch both, you can. You can open up a second browser, go to WSOP.com and
Get that guy's hair
2,500 six-max limit hold on the table. That's without
He's got 2
commentary.
parts.
It is streaming
One
live.
part on the right side and one part on the
Rep
left
Porter
side.
busted in 8th. Chad Brown went out in 9th.
Get him.
And
Get him,
our
Micah.
final table, Terrence Chan, Sorrel Mizzi, Brent Wheeler, Marco Johnson, and Ronnie Barta. It's a pretty stacked final table there. That is the 6-max limit hold event. That's event number 40, streaming live on the pavilion stage. '43rd Annual World Series of Poker brought to you by Total Rewards. Earn and redeem at nearly 40 resorts and casinos. Learn more at TotalRewards.com. David Tuckman riding solo for a little while. Silverman. Great chip for chips. He's going to make it 60.
Makes it 60
Oh,
now.
he's feeling bold now.
He's up for that min-raise.
Things are going to liven up here, I'll guarantee you.
Re-raise from the button makes it total of 200,000.
Yachman going to re-raise it to 200,000. So the original raise was Silverman to 60,000. 3-bet 200.
Uh-oh.
They know that Yachman's capable of gambling. They saw him do it with 7s and 6s. But regardless, Silverman's going to pick a better spot.
Not a big rule with this spot.
Technical difficulties.
The chip leader and the chip leader A, I should say, Andrew Brown and Jan-Peter Yachman have 6.4 million of the 8.7 million in play.
Honor Yachman.
Micah Smith down to about 240,000.
What do you think about that, Jackson?
Only has 8 big blinds. Andrew Brown's going to raise.
They're going to try
Andrew
and get
Brown makes
Mike
it
out.
65. Gets a fold from Micah Smith.
To the button makes it 65,000.
Andy Seth going to pass as well.
Both lines release.
Andrew Brown takes it down. Andy Seth has definitely pulled back a little bit after losing a few pots. He's down to about 700,000 chips. And you can see from his demeanor, the gentleman in the blue shirt.
Actually, yeah, man, forget 400.
Well, there you go. He's ordering the Heinekens. Maybe that'll get him going.
4 Heinekens.
2 Coronas, please.
4.
Anything
Did
up
that
here?
change your mind about
A
him?
little Newcastle up here. I'll have 2 Newcastles.
Raises.
2 Newcastles on a shot Jaeger.
What's in Newcastle?
Andrew Brown from New York raises. And it all in here by Micah Smith.
65,000. Both lines release.
And Andrew Brown says good luck. He calls.
And it shows 5 diamonds, 4 diamonds, 6 spades, deuce of clubs.
So we've got a kind of a low
Whoa.
rundown
Hello.
against a higher rundown here. King, Queen, Jack, Deuce, spades and diamonds covered there.
Oh.
Ace, 10, Deuce.
Well, there we go. Almost
That
a
is
straight. That's a
Micah
straight. Oh no, he
All
can't
players
use
are a pair of deuces right now.
There's the
9, 10.
Diamonds no good right now.
He's got a straight, doesn't he?
There's the 6
And
diamonds.
there it is, the diamond. So Micah Smith does double up. Both players hit the flush on the river. Micah Smith with the bigger flush.
Hey!
Micah Smith is down to 195. So
Oh,
he
no.
doubles up to about 400,000 chips.
All in. A total of 195,000.
He
I
lost?
got.
Oh yeah.
A little bit about these players.
Did he get some or not?
Micah Smith, this is his 4th cash.
So confusing.
He's got green chips and orange.
Worldwide winnings at $75,000. And he's actually cashed in PLO twice before. Both were $5,000 buy-in events.
Did he?
25 years old from Jupiter, Florida. His favorite game, of course, is PLO.
I thought he was 26.
Andy Seth to his left.
So
The guy
did
in the
I.
Shirt. He has worldwide winnings of over 1.2 million.
He is
This
26.
is his 12th cash.
No, he's 25. He was born in
And his
87.
deepest run ever was actually 2nd place in the 2009 World Series of Poker.
I know it's gonna be
That was the
27.
40th annual
So
annual
we've
World
been there
Series.
28 years.
He came in second
I thought he was 26.
372,000
Will win this pot.
in a 1,500 no limit event. That's Andy Seth.
He's not from Jupiter, Florida, is he?
Andrew Brown, our chip leader right now, or I should actually say probably now 2nd in chips, but really close. 30 years old, from New York.
It says Smith
Nickname
doubles
is Brown
through
Dog.
Brown.
This is his 4th cash. He has total World Series of Poker winnings over $250,000.
So yeah, he did.
He what?
He's got 435 now.
Oh, good. Well, I saw a smile on his face.
And he's actually won a bracelet. He won a bracelet in 2008. I didn't know this actually, so this is interesting. Andrew Brown won a bracelet in 08. Kind of got buried in the information here. Andrew
got it from the top
won a
guy.
bracelet in 08 back in 2008. Took home 226,000. Also finished at 11th this year in a $10,000 horse event.
What is he throwing?
$28,000. Jan-Peter Jachman, over $500,000 in worldwide winnings. This is his 2nd cash.
John Peter Giacomo.
Do they have to pay
Came in
for that
43rd
stuff?
in the $3,000 Omaha event.
I doubt it.
I could just gave her a card.
44 years old from Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, that's why his name's John Peter Giacomo.
Yeah. I don't like the way he looks.
Get a raise from Seth.
I don't know. I can't believe that one guy's 30 years old.
Which one?
The guy with the afro.
Silverman. Oh, no, yeah.
And Seth's going to take it down.
It is.
Last but not least, Steven Silverman, who is currently third in chips. This is only his second World Series of Poker cash. Worldwide winnings of over 360,000 now.
Wow.
He's had some really deep runs at the EPT. Came
I
in
wish they
12th
quit using like.
in Monte Carlo in 2009. Came in third actually in the LAPT down in San Jose
Where's Jesse?
back in 2008.
Where's Jesse?
24 years old. His Twitter name is Zugwat.
So Silverman is 24.
And he took a 2-year break from poker to go back to school. And he's just started playing once again.
I doubt he took a 2-year break.
Or am I getting it small?
Ah.
Get a raise by our chip leader,
Mine's released.
Yachman. Round
Oh.
calls, and we'll see this pop between the two chip leaders. Jack 6-5, all spades.
Wow.
Jack spades.
That
On
As
that
always,
last
I'm
one,
David Tuckman, this is
Micah
event number
put
39 of the 2012 World
everything
Series of
you
Poker,
had in.
presented by Jack Link's Beef
No.
Jerky. If you have any questions
Something
for
like
me,
that.
any concerns,
But you
or
know
say
what?
hi, you can tweet me at Tuck on Sports.
I think he put his glasses back.
Oh, that dude bugs me.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's 85,000. Who calls? Card. 5 of cards.
2 5s. Oh, I was gonna tell you that
Let's check.
only being able to use 2 cards out of your hand throws me, because
Action on Yachman.
you could have a straight
Reaching for
and
chips. Once again, the green chips are 25,000.
with 3
The orange
cards
ones
in
are
your hand,
5,000.
but
Lines right now are 15,000, 30,000. Yachman's going to lead out.
110,000.
110,000. And there's a raise. Wow.
Raises makes it total of 450,000.
Looked like a fairly innocuous pot.
innocuous.
Yachman and raised pre-flop, got called. It went bet call on the flop, then went check on a turn. And now when an ace hits the river, you have a bet for 110,000 and a raise to
That's like
425.
Quit playing with your chips.
I know, it's driving me crazy.
I just don't get the sunglasses. I mean, I don't get.
315 back over to Yachman.
Come on, come on.
Mr. Yachman, just throw them all in.
Yeah, really.
Put them all in, Mr. Yachman.
Yeah.
Be gutsy.
44 years old. He's playing with guys that are 20 years younger than him. Dad.
Well, if he wins, it doesn't matter.
From Germany?
Yeah.
What's he doing over here?
Doesn't have to pay taxes on his winnings.
Oh. Good. Wunderbar. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
It's actually 450 total. And there's the call.
That's the call.
I want to see.
Gut.
Yeah, gut. Wunderbar. Yeah, show your cards.
Not spades.
Ace 4 spades. Tough call for Yachman there. He calls and he wins it.
Really? Oh, Micah, take him down. I don't care what place he. You can't be vengeful in this game when you're playing. It'll cloud your
Big
judgment.
hand there.
So, honey, you think this has anything to do with the fact that I passed down the tradition that John
Dan Sunik
gave
says
me
Junior
when
Cast
we
with a
used to
shotty
play
Jaeger.
poker with
Ayo!
Bucker?
Absolutely.
And then I played with Micah
Red
and
Sox.
On
Ben.
Wheeler
That's
Street.
And then I played with
Wait
Micah,
for my piece.
played poker with him
Yes.
and Ben.
Raises makes it 70,000.
Okay.
70,000.
That'll
Why
be.
aren't you there with him?
Is that my? Because I can't play like
Holds
you
around the big
can.
blind, Silverman.
I get.
And Silverman's
I mean,
gonna
just
back
the thought of
Yachman's
how
line
much money is
absolutely there right
involved.
now.
Gamble in this spot.
just
He came back in the break, his second in chips, but he is
when I played
firmly
poker
in the lead right now with about 3.7
online that
million.
one time, I just couldn't imagine throwing a $5,000
Again,
chip
there
out
are
there. I mean, seriously,
about 8.79 million in play.
Micah was just immune
Chips, I
to
should
it.
say.
And if he lost, it was like, what?
Steven Silverman in our third place. He's third in chips right now with 1.2 million.
So is this part of my positive
Round
fathering?
raises, 65,000.
Oh, yeah, I don't care who you're talking about. It's
This
wonderful.
is positive.
I don't know if you guys, but
How I raised my kids.
Absolutely.
It's a great game, it really
Be
is.
very independent.
Just not spread that often.
All right, I want to find out how many.
Outside of, so we got a pop size re-raise.
I want to know where those Heinekens are.
I know, it took them a long time to get them for him.
Makes it a total of 240,000.
Back over to Andrew Brown.
Got a little pot belly going there. Heineken, or Peter.
Brown's gonna make the call.
That's
Pot is
it.
about 500,000 chips.
Ew.
8 diamonds, 5 reverse, trade clubs.
853. Pot and a call.
Andrew gets the pop.
Uh-oh.
And calls. King,
See, it's so hard to figure this out.
suited
It
spades.
is hard.
King's still in the
They
lead
got
right
two
now.
pairs over there,
Okay.
7,
but you've got to
King's
use
still in the
three.
lead right now.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
You
not
can
a lot
only
of cards
use two.
though.
is 9 of clubs.
Two pair now. For Andrew
Okay.
Brown.
Oh.
And a full house. Full house for Andrew Brown, and that is the end of Andy's set.
Full house.
Oh.
I mean, the end of it, he's out.
He's
Let's
out.
have a big round of applause, everybody.
Put it all in?
Yeah.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know.
Oh, dude,
Micah.
fuck him.
Micah, yeah.
No
What?
way.
Heineken boy?
65,665.
Now he didn't grow his Heinekens.
Well, you heard what he said. Andy Seth gone in 5th place.
So how much does Micah go up to?
Oh my
$65,000.
word, this is crazy.
By far our most active player early on. It looked like
Has he reached Ben?
He's up to about 1.6 million. But then lost a few pots here and there.
This is where Ben was
Made a
last
big
year.
Ball at the end of the break.
Fourth place.
Last time against Silverman, lost 200,000, and now loses the remaining chips.
Come on, MJ.
New chip winner, Andrew
All
Brown.
right, he's at 222.
And talk about the rich getting richer. Andrew Brown and Jan Peter
Come on,
Gottman
Micah.
now have over 7 million.
222.
Over 7 million of the 8.7 million.
Come on, Micah.
And I gotta tell you, the guy who's the most happy,
Come on, Micah.
Micah Smith, who is very, very short stacked. He has 400,000 chips. He has now guaranteed himself an extra 60 grand.
Yeah.
Micah
Yeah.
Smith, by the way, he came to the final table very short stacked. Did not have a lot at all, and he has watched his he has watched people fall one by one. And before you know it, Micah Smith has been able to, by basically staying out of the fray,
Limp.
earn himself an extra $170,000.
Limp his
Huge
way.
payday for Micah Smith.
Jackson. Say, come on, Micah.
Line's 15-30. Four hands here, and he mentioned
Oh,
39.
Micah, come over. Yeah, come on,
By the way,
Micah.
day 2 of the
Come on, Micah. Oh,
They are now just 2 points away from bursting a money bubble. Shannon Shore, J.T. Kelly, Darren Elias, and Kirk Morrison, all with big stacks.
See,
The
Micah?
final table of that
Jackson's
will be
pulling
tomorrow,
for
will
you.
be streamed. Not sure if that will be with or without commentary, but my guess would be that it probably will be with commentary.
I want him to take someone down.
He had a do the flop, Thomas King and Adams, deuce clubs, 6 of clubs,
We get a limp in from Andrew Brown.
checks,
Goes check on the flop.
checks, good card, 10 of clubs, Andrew checks, checks.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be very careful at this point. I got clubs.
Queen Jack's going to be good here.
Deuce, 2 pairs, he will win this pot.
Ace, Queen, 5, deuce. Queen's up, Andrew Brown wins the pot. I want to thank you for spending your Saturday with us. We're here for event number 39. 293 players started this tournament a couple of days ago. Pretty tough field, obviously, as you could expect, being a $10,000 buy-in tournament. We're down to our final 4. Yachman raises.
One more time.
Raises, makes it
How did that
70,000.
Seth dude get out? That's pretty amazing.
Because he really thought he was gonna win
Ron
that.
Stevens is big.
Usually how
Steven's gonna make the call.
Yeah.
Talks about 160,000 chips now. Queen 10 Jack, all diamonds.
Jack of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, queen of diamonds. Steven checks.
Check, check.
Checks. Turn card, 8 of spades.
Silverman checks once again. Yachman's gonna bet.
Checks.
And I think Silverman's gonna get this one up.
105,000. Steven
Sure enough,
folds.
that's it.
And we'll win this pot.
Yachman takes it. Silverman's in an interesting spot because there is a $77,000 difference between fourth and third. And he is very much in third place right now with about 1 million chips.
Micah's
And with a
limping.
short stack to his right, he'd really like to see Micah Smith eliminated before he gets eliminated.
Look at the stack Andrew Brown has. Look at that. And those green ones are what? How much are the green ones?
I asked
25?
Rachel if she was getting a hot tub, and she said I'd rather pay off the mortgage.
That would be awesome to have your house paid off when you're 25
Raise
years
and
old.
call, two chip leaders going at it.
Raise the call from the big, we have 2 of pots.
Queen, jack, 7, 2 spades out there.
Checks.
Push, check, check.
Uh-oh.
3 of hearts.
Spades.
Just looking to change much.
Checks, and your bet's 35,000.
Look at Micah's just sitting there. Look at you can't even see his chips.
Small bet by Andrew Brown, looking to take
Yeah,
care.
I would think you can't do
He's going to
that.
get called.
Calls,
Pot now about 25,000 chips.
4 of diamonds.
4 diamonds not going to change anything.
Checks, and your checks, open please. Shows 5-6 for a straight.
5-6, well, the 4 did change something.
Yuckman.
Yuckman.
Oh,
So what is Micah now at? How much? 200 and what?
Right now the chips, by the way, our chip leader, Jan Peter Yachman with about 4 million chips. Andrew Brown with about
How much is he
3.3
guaranteed
million
now?
chips.
I don't know.
Steven Silverman with 1.1 million
222.
chips.
222.
And Micah Smith with 400,000. Wow. Is this crazy or not? Seriously? I just heard this from my producer. We're down to 100 players in the 2500 OE high-low event. That's half 08 and half 7.
Hey, man. What happened?
For chip leader, with 100 remaining.
No.
Now the only question is, how will he donk off those chips? That's the only question. Norman Chad, by the way, he plays 08, he plays Study 8 a lot. I've played with him numerous times, those games, and he is currently our chip leader with 100 left.
That's 115,000 and your full. Steven will win this pot.
Is it really? D says, Yachman is the management of a German poker magazine.
Jackson, no.
Poker, yes, I know that. We were talking about that earlier. I believe Robbie Thompson mentioned that. Rad Poker seems a nice tweet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Vern be back says, will you guys be live streaming the final table for the 25K one drop satellite? It will be the 6th bubble in
Jackson, you can't do
Not
that.
sure about that yet. I've talked to my producers about that. We're seeing what the logistics and seeing if it's possible or not. But we will let you know obviously once we know. Get a raise here by Silverman.
Oh, we got a new dealer. When he come in?
Micah says,
Mr.
hi David,
Clean.
what do you think it's better?
No
What do
more.
you think is the best way to
Nothing
learn
or
8
saying
games?
more.
Should I learn 1 game at a time or just play 8 games in the beginning?
Go
I
again.
would highly recommend that you learn 1 game at a time.
Makes the call for the big.
I think if you try to learn all 8 games at the same time, your mind would explode.
No more. No.
6 clubs, trade marks. Check the checks.
Look what that guy does with his fingers and those chips.
Yeah, I know.
It's like he's
19,000.
a magician with the chips.
No. This is,
Back over to Micah.
Ooh, Micah, what do you got there, bud?
mm-hmm.
And Micah Smith's going to give it up.
After box. Steve
Micah.
Micah.
Once again, getting very, very short stack. Blinds are 15, 30.
Uh-huh.
He's got about 12 big blinds. This is the 43rd annual World Series of Poker brought to you by Slotomania. Join the millions who are already enjoying free fun slot machine games. Find Slotomania on Facebook, iTunes, and the Android Marketplace and start playing with your friends today. We are inside the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino, inside the Amazon room, where 293 players are now down to just 4. Get a raise from Yachman, 75,000.
75,000.
Here's our chip leader. Yachman with 4 million chips behind.
The fold from the button. I can give them a small one. He calls for the big head up to the bottom. His king is 3 hand plus jack of clubs.
Nathaniel Alamo says, hope to get another PLO expert. It's such a great game, especially for tournaments. Love learning as much as I can. Hey, I'm with you. My producer's actually out and about looking for anybody who might want to join me in the commentary booth. We've got a lot going on right now on Saturday afternoon. We've got the 3K tournament going on, the $1,500 tournament going on. And I know a lot of the players that are playing in the $50,000 Players Championship tomorrow have actually taken today off and are not in the Rio. You get a bet and a call by Silverman. Silverman actually check calls up flop. Check. And 9 of spades is a very interesting card. Brings backdoor spade draw.
Check.
Goes check, check, and obviously completes a lot of straights.
4 spades.
Well, spades get there. And while on no limit, sometimes you don't really pay attention to those backdoor draws. In PLO, you better.
That's
175,000 from Yachman.
Look at him with his chips. Are you watching it?
Yeah, it's just someone who flicks a pencil around. Same thing.
No, just
It's annoying. What in the heck? Yeah. I mean, that would drive me nuts.
$175,000 back over to Silverman. It looks like Silverman. I mean, you wonder if Silverman's got it. He's got a call.
Over big.
And there it is, the nut spade.
Is Micah still there? Another guy's out?
no.
Oh.
I got more.
Backdoor draw is so important in PLO.
Good that hand.
Good.
Running good.
Pretty good.
Document. Tells his Israeli that he's running good. He
Yeah.
hits running spades to win that pot and gets paid off. And the dynamic of this final table is becoming quite clear. The chip leaders continue to dominate this table. Steve Silverman now down to about 850,000 chips. Micah Smith down to about 350,000 chips.
I still got some.
And about 7.5 million.
And our chip leader was about 4.3 million.
About 7.5 million between the two chip leaders.
And we'll get a walk.
And our chip leader gets a walk. Yakin, by the way, was the player who eliminated Sammy Farah.
You like it beer? Sean, you like it beer?
Look at beer.
You like a beer? I'll pay for all your beers. I have so many chips, I'll pay for all your beers.
Preslov did that, says in Omaha, every card matters. Don't say it doesn't change anything. Good point, Preslov, you're right. More often than not, cards do mean something. It's strange though, sometimes it's hard to necessarily think a blank is meaningful, but sometimes in Omaha, blanks are meaningful. The 8 of diamonds is dead. That was an exposed card, and that will be the burn card. Blind still 15,000, 30,000. Thanks for the tweet, Preslov. Thanks everybody for the tweets. You have joined me on this 6-week journey through the World Series of
This
Poker.
guy's cracking me up.
Number 2, he raised the 75,000.
Already at event number 39.
Tripping over every single
Get a raise on the
possible.
button. Looks like Yakin's at least thinking about doing this one. He's going to call.
And makes the call out of the small. And drew the big. Call of the bottom.
And our big blind, Andrew Brown, is going to call as well. We'll see this one 3 ways. Odd is 225. Jack 9-8.
8 of hearts. Now Peter checks.
Gosh.
Peter checks. Steven does the same. Card. Deuce of hearts.
Deuce of hearts. Backdoor hearts getting there.
Check.
Backdoor hearts possible, obviously, I should say. And Andrew Brown looks like he's going to bet pot. Pardon me?
That's under 20,000.
He was just asking what the pot was, and it is 225. He bets 120. And it looks like Brown might just take this one down. Although Yakin doesn't give up any hand easy. But he's going to give that one out, and Brown takes it.
Andrew will win this pot.
Jackson, you're killing me, man.
Reed Willie says, back again and watching the 10K PLO streaming. So happy you're doing this online. Happy to see the amateurs doing well in this World Series of Poker. I always say, there's a really fine line between a quote-unquote amateur and a quote-unquote pro. I know a lot of amateurs who make the majority of their money doing something else that are phenomenal poker players and a lot better than professionals. Being Jonathan says, really enjoying the live streams. Getting me through the late night work session. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate the tweet. King Jack 5.
Jack plus Andrew bets 30,000.
Andrew's going to bet it, take it down, and Micah Smith forced to fold once again. Micah just doesn't have much. It says, I'm card dead right now. So card dead right now. And it's so frustrating, obviously. He doesn't have any
3
chips.
minutes remaining at his level.
Jordan Baker says, I've been doing much better on my table online ever since I started watching the live stream. I hope it helps my game as well. Frank Paczynski says, like all of his relationships, Norman Chad will obviously divorce his chips. Well, I'm not rooting for that, that's for sure.
Peter raises.
75,000.
Makes it 75,000. Andrew makes the call.
And he's going to make the call.
Folds from the small to the Stephen in the big.
Silverman, the big blind. He's in there for 30 already.
Calls as well.
He's going to toss another 45,000 in there, and he's going to see the flop three ways. Pot's 240. King, Jack, 9. No suits. Checks around. Queen out there. Ace 10 beating the nuts right now. No flush possible.
So Ben got fourth place last year?
At
100,000
least.
Yachman.
Third, maybe.
And
I
Yachman's
know,
going to
isn't
take
that
it.
something? Isn't that something, Kim?
He had like 2,000.
He got $283,000. I mean,
But you know what? Did he get to the final table?
yeah, he did.
How come we didn't
I think
see
he
it?
got out at fourth.
Why
Huh?
didn't we see it like this?
I think we could have.
Once again, day 2 of the $2,500 Omaha 8 Stud 8 event. 100 players remain, and our chip leader is Norman Chad. Pretty insane. I saw a tweet earlier that he's played 21 World Series of Poker events and he's cashed twice. So he's looking like he might cash a third time if we continue this run. 3 for 23. 3 for 22, that wouldn't be terrible.
Looking for Ben.
Yeah. You know, the thing is Ben is probably pulling for Micah, you know? I mean, really in his heart.
Sure he is.
I mean,
Purvis
well,
did
but
Slim says,
it would have been
Victor
easy
Blanc
for him to
is
get
playing
very
right now.
upset last
I
year.
don't actually know.
You know what
Do
I
we know where
mean?
Victor Blanc is playing?
Raises makes it 105,000. Holds from the button. 40 on in the small.
Look at him look at Micah.
I know, he's geek.
I mean, the guy's like, just throw him in. What do you have to do to
You get a raise and a call.
You know, really.
Yeah.
Mike, the majority of his chips in the middle.
Come on,
9-8
Micah.
deuce.
Come on.
Possible hard flush draw there. There's the bet, there's the shove. Let's see what we got.
Shows 3, 10, 9.
Oh, he's got a pair of 9s with some straight draws. And it looks like jacks.
Look at
Now
nobody
jacks
can.
in the lead.
Why would Jacks be in the lead? Because oh,
I'm sorry, actually 2 pair. I didn't even see
Yeah.
2 pair. The deuce, a terrible card, obviously. Jacks up is the leader right now, and Jacks up are going to win. Oh, wow. I apologize there, actually. I was
Yeah.
so focused on the straight draws. It actually a big flop for Micah Smith. He had flopped top 2, 9-8 deuce. He had 9-8. His opponent, Yachman, had jacks, but a deuce on the turn. And suddenly jacks up. The winner, a blank on the river, and Yachman defeats Micah Smith. Micah Smith gone in 3rd place. He does take home $222,000. Not a bad payday for 3 days' work.
Fourth place, not third place.
So 3 players remain, and wow. The player in third's got a
good
lot.
job, Micah. You're the man. Woohoo! Ollie and Lila, huh? Woo! Come on, Jackson. Come on. Ollie and Lila.
Write myself a reading
Micah,
board.
good job.
On,
Ollie and Lila. Yeah.
so every once in a while I'll make a mistake, to apologize for that.
Goodbye until now.